Shall I read this one?
Yes.
I feel under pressure now because I took the absolute rip out of you for mucking up. Hi, Toby and Damien.
Oh.
Do you like that? You like them already, don't you?
Cheers, David.
It's great having you back on the airwaves. I'm a big fan of the podcast and have been an avid listener since episode 1.
What a guy.
They were some poor episodes.
They were bad. They still are bad.
A while back, you did a podcast on the top rugby coaches from around the world, but so much has changed since then. So my question to you is, who do you feel now in 2020 is the best coach in world rugby and why? This is from David Knox from Christchurch, New Zealand.
Hometown lad.
Knoxy. David Knox.
So we've got a few names written down here, don't we?
Yeah, I mean, you can't go without saying Eddie Jones.
Eddie Jones has bounced around and he's done well. Done very well. We've got Warren Gatlin.
Razzie Erasmus.
Tony Brown.
Dave Rennie.
Razor Robinson. Who's that? Oh, yeah. Oh, I tell you what, when I first saw it, I was like, Canadian.
Mark McCall from Saracens and Joe Smith. I've got a right wing one, left wing, or whatever you want to call it. But I'm not going to talk about him just yet.
No.
Let's go through Eddie Jones. The reason why he's on the list is he's done an incredible job with Japan.
Yep.
He did an incredible job with Australia.
Yes.
He did an incredible job with South Africa.
Yeah.
And now he's plying his trade with England. And I think he's better than ever.
I agree.
So you've got to put him right up there.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
His floor is at times...
He's bloody hard to work with, I think.
Hard to work with. And I think he has very set game plans that if the game plan's wrong, then he doesn't have game plan B.
Can I also just say...
I'm sure he does have game plan B, but I'm just saying that's what it looks like from the outside. But again, if you want me to be your attack coach, I'm more than happy to come in.
I feel that potentially Steady Eddie is one of those coaches that goes into a team to try and fix them and then needs to get out quite quick.
He hasn't done it this time, though.
No, I know. That's what I mean.
It's looking even better. I think he's developing. I'm worried, mate. I have I'm worried, yeah. So he's right up there. The only chink in his armour is I haven't seen a game plan B. Whenever a team can kind of stop their game plan A, they lose.
We couldn't do that.
No, we didn't. Warren Gatlin, is he now? The Chiefs have had a wobbly start. He is a hell of a coach, that's for sure.
Yeah, he is.
He's a hell of a coach. Impressive Wales, performances. He can take a weaker team and make them very difficult to beat.
Yeah,
Lions. Lions
did well when they came.
Wales for years have overperformed. Razzie.
Oh, he did a good job, didn't he?
I think Razzie's got the golden touch.
He's done a good job.
Is he going to be longevity good coach?
Well, I thought he stepped down.
Does he? Well, he's kind of like director of rugby now. So I think he's picking and choosing. I want to do this part of the job. I don't want to do this part of the job. But he's got the golden touch. Apparently, he can make players do things that no one else can make them do. He just has a kind of a hotline to their brain to say, come on, do it for the lads. Yeah. And they'll run through brick walls for him.
Yeah.
So we've got to put him up there. But I just haven't seen arguably enough to say
he hasn't been around long enough.
He has been around long enough, but...
Yeah, but not for the...
Yeah, and okay. Tony Brown, hell of a coach, mate, but just doesn't want to be head coach. Does that mean he's not the world's best coach?
Yes.
He likes working with players. He doesn't want to...
He's a great player manager.
He is a great passer on of knowledge. He can...
It's the hat.
It's the hat. He's a great kicker.
Yeah.
He's a great kicking coach. He's a great man manager. All the players like him. They work hard for him. Attacking wise, he really knows his stuff. But he does not want to be...
Defence wise, not great.
And, you could see he was a dog player.
Yeah.
And he brings that into his coaching.
Great hair. When he played.
Great hair.
Dave Rennie?
I reckon Dave Rennie's right up there, eh?
He's close to the top.
He could do great things with Australia. If Australia are looking for someone to dig them out of the hole they're in...
Give him a chance.
He's arguably the man for the job.
Give him a chance.
So we'll could hold this here and say he may be up there, but we just don't know just yet. So at the moment, I'm going to say
no, that's right.
Not the world's best.
How long are we giving him?
2 years.
I was going to say
no, just give him some World Cup. World Cup.
Okay.
He could win the World Cup with Australia. If he does that, he's the world's best coach.
Okay.
That's for sure. Razor Robinson.
Yes.
You know I'm a big fan.
Yeah, very big fan.
You know I would have liked to have seen
dance moves.
Great dance moves, yeah.
I would have
the
liked
reason
him
why
as well.
he did not get the job was his dance moves.
Maybe. I tell you who we haven't got in this, actually, just before we go back on to Razor Robinson, is the current All Blacks coach.
Yeah, we don't. And there's a good reason for that.
Because you don't like him.
That's not that I don't like him. I just think that anyone who...
Ian Smith?
Ian Smith?
Ian Smith?
No.
No.
Forster, mate.
Forster.
Ian Smith, the cricket wicket keeper.
The commentator. He's a good commentator too, actually. Hey, if you need me, just give me a call.
Yeah. No, I just think if you take a team and in the year that you're about to go to the World Cup, you change your complete team, I just don't think... Now, arguably, he wasn't the head coach, but he was a stable person in that sort of leadership group.
He had a key role.
Had a key role, and they lost the World Cup arguably because they didn't know their team, as well as the fact that they got absolutely thrashed by England. That didn't help. But I did not think it helped. I don't think it helped.
What was the final score?
Oh,
19-9?
It
wasn't a thrashing.
I can't even remember the day because I've just burned it out of my brain.
It was a bad day.
So Razor Robinson right up there. Crusaders, title after title after title coming in. Everyone that works with them says he's amazing as well. All the players, all the coaches.
Again, a great player manager.
That's right. But he has not done it internationally.
I was just about to say that. He hasn't had that international experience.
So we're saying no.
No.
Mark McCall, again, Saracens, title after title after title, arguably because they paid them too much. But let's not go over that. we all know that one. But you can't, he's come up with a great, I know he worked with Paul Gustard.
I think he is a very good man manager as well.
And I think that he will get
other
an
than having all of the England players.
A little bit of a stacked team. But he created that team.
You could also say that about Canterbury, couldn't you?
Yeah, but he created that team just like Razor Robinson created his team. You know, yes, you got the best players, but were they the best when they came to you?
Also, the Blues have had the best players sometimes and haven't followed through, but both of those men have.
We've also got to chuck in there Joe Schmidt.
Yes.
Who, up until the World Cup, you would say was...
He was up there.
Right up there. Yeah. Attention to detail, there isn't anyone better. But he ain't international coaching and he's not coaching anyone at the moment.
No.
So
Will he get picked up at some point by someone?
Yes, 100%.
Who by? America?
No.
You don't think so?
I just don't know what he wants.
No.
I know that his son...
Or who he wants.
I know his son has health issues. So is he just taking time off before he goes back in?
Spend time.
A guy like that, though, can't stay away from rugby.
No.
Can't stay away. So
he shouldn't, though. He'd deprive the world of his rugby knowledge.
Absolutely, yeah. Heck of a coach.
Yeah.
Heck of a coach. Now, I'm going to chuck one more in there, and I'm going to say...
You did, and I have to agree with you. Ben
Ryan.
Yeah.
Okay. Ben Ryan... England Sevens coach, made England, right? Yeah, the ninja, another ninja, made England Sevens the world's best team at the time.
Yes, he also played himself.
Yeah, good
fantastic player.
Yeah, went and then moved to Fiji after falling out of love with English rugby, which we can understand because he had people from the top telling him what to do when he was very successful.
Yeah,
and he took them to the gold medal at the Olympics. No one else has managed to capture that Fijian
flair
and give them some structure and fitness and whatever. He's also the man behind the thought process of the Rugby X. He is someone who, in my opinion, could come over and do a Super Rugby team and do incredibly well. He could be the first non-New Zealander to coach in New Zealand and do incredibly well. We're talking about Super Rugby wise.
Yeah.
I know that I'm talking about head coach.
Yes.
I absolutely rate him. I was really lucky
rate him as well.
2 days I had on a course with him.
Yeah.
And
was he good?
Oh, he was. I mean, I've gone to speak to a number of coaches, sat in rooms with a number of coaches. No one has impressed me more than Ben Ryan. And when I did the 2 days, he wasn't famous. So he hadn't done all these amazing things. He'd only just started with England.
Right.
He was only just on their journey. And what he was saying was just everything he said was gold nuggets just dripping out of his mouth, mate. Absolutely amazing. So we can't say he's the world's best coach, but I'm saying he could be.
Oh, he's by
whether or
hands.
not he'll give the opportunity, the opportunity.
Yeah, well, I think that's also up to him, isn't it?
Out of that lot, though, Tobes, who is your number one? If we've missed someone, we do apologise, but that's our list. But who do you think? So we've got Eddie, Warren, Razzie, Tony, Dave, great name, Dave, Razor, Mark, Joe, or Ben.
I'm going to have to say Eddie.
I'm going to have to say
Steady Eddie.
Razzie.
Razzie?
I'm going to say Razzie. I'm going to tell you the reason why I'm going to say Razzie. Eddie Jones took his best game to the World Cup and got beaten by Razzie's best game. Razzie turned around a team that got beaten by the All Blacks by 50 points a year and a half earlier, turned them into world champions that destroyed England on the day. Maybe that was luck. I doubt it. I think a lot of that was down to the fact that he outplayed not just the England team, he outplayed Eddie Jones on the day.
I think Eddie Jones is a better coach because he's been at different teams and he's been successful. If you look at that Japanese team, nobodies, and then they went and beat that South African team, who were a good team.
Listen, don't get me wrong, I think Eddie Jones is before his time as well. Like, he's doing stuff now that people think is crazy, but actually that will become the norm. In a few years
it'll be the norm,
The norm, Okay, so you're saying Eddie, I'm saying Razzie.
What do you think, as our listeners?
Let's put it on the Twitter. Who's better, Eddie Jones or Razzie? That will go up tomorrow. You'll have a week to vote.
It'll go up on Instagram
as well
tonight.
Okay, so then we'll bring back the results next week. So talking about next week, we've got our weekend's matches. First match up is the Blues versus the Highlanders at Eden.